How's it going, guys? So welcome back to the channel. Today is actually the day where I'm going to install some parts into my 5th gen Celica. I have the struts and the loan spring, plus I finally got the tail lights for my 5th gen. I ordered some tail lights. As you guys can see, the rear tail lights here, especially this one here, it's cracked. So I got some new tail lights. I ordered those from Florida about a month ago. I just never had like a chance to install it. I also found some plastic trim for the interior where the windshield's at. The one I had on my 5th gen is actually pretty worn out. The leather is actually got really bad to the point where it's all wrinkled up. So I found some of those plastic trim from the 93 5th gen Celica at the junkyard, and those are plastic. They don't have any leather. Alright, so what I mean about the interior plastic trim on the windshield when the leather is all wrinkled up, it's actually this piece right here. So the GTS, they have this plastic trim where they have the leather wrapping on top of that, and these leather are just really bad from maybe sun worn out. This one is really bad. This side's okay, but you know, it's, as you can see down there, it started to fall apart. So I found these plastic trim from a 93 Toyota Celica. It's actually these right here. These are just plain plastic. They have no leather wrap on top of that. I think I like these more. Okay, so with that said, I'm gonna start to jack up my car, and I'm gonna start installing the struts and loan spring first, and after that maybe I'm gonna hit the tail lights and then maybe the interior, the plastic trim. Alright guys, so I got my car jacked up, and it turned out that maybe I won't be able to install my 6th gen strut to my 5th gen after all, because it is a little bit different. I read something on 6genCelica.net that it is doable, but you have to do some modification. And the modification are actually the brake lines. The brackets that it's holding on to the brake lines, they are different, and I just don't want to mess with it. So I may have to order some new struts for my 5th gen. Just show you guys real quick why I don't want to mess with the brackets that's holding on to the brake line. Alright, so this is the gyro side struts. This is the strut for the 6th gen, and this is the OEM 5th gen strut. So as you can see, the brackets here is different. So if I want to modify it, I'm sure I can, you know, try to cut out the bracket and weld it on or whatever. But I'm just not gonna go through all that trouble. So I might as well just get new struts from the front, since the brackets and everything is different from the one on the 6th gen. But as for the rear, I think it is doable, because this is the brackets. It's almost similar to the 6th gen. As for the 5th gen, they have this sliding plate here where you slide on to tighten up the brake line onto the brackets. But you know, I may be able to do it. If not, just use zip tie to tie it on, so the brake line won't, like, you know, move around. But for this line right here, as for the 6th gen struts, they have this hole right here too, this small bracket here to hold that on. So I may be able to use this struts for that. So I'm gonna try to see if that fits. However, to take off the strut, I will have to unbolt the bolt down there where it's connected to the caliper to be able to slide this brake line all the way out from this hole right here, or from this bracket right here. And similar to the front, I'll have to do that as well. So that means that, you know, I'll have to bleed all the brake lines after I install the new struts. So I'm just gonna leave it for today. I'm gonna wait till I order 2 new struts from the front, and then once I got those struts in, I can try to install all of them at once. So I can just bleed it all at once, instead of, you know, do the rear today and then do the front another day. So I'm just gonna wait for the front struts to come in and swap it out all at once. Alright, so I'm gonna move on and do the taillights real quick here. It shouldn't be that hard. Maybe about 5-10 minutes to get these out and install them real quick. Alright, so if you're not familiar with taking off the tail lights, it's actually pretty simple. You see this tab right there? You have to pop that off. And then there'll be a screw right there. There we go, just like that. Be careful not to crack your tail lights or any other scratches to your car. And I'm gonna unplug this. I'm gonna put this away. The next step is to loosen up these two screws right here. 1, 2. And then loosen up that screw right there. And you should be able to pop out your taillights. Just like that. Okay, just like that, and your taillights out. It's dripping water from the cracks, so the moisture got in, water got in, so that's where the water is dripping from. Alright, so I'll have to swap out the bulbs from my old taillights to my new taillights, because these new taillights, it does not come with the bulbs. Alright, time to install them. Okay, so lastly, you put these plastic tab back on. Alright, so before I tackle this interior windshield plastic trim here, I'm going to go ahead and install this crash bar here. This is actually a replica of a Carlos Sainz crash bar. I bought this online. So I'm going to go ahead and install that first.
Under the bright skies, only sunshine. Under the bright skies, when the words are like bullets and they break through your skin, and there's no way to get them all out. When it feels like rust seeping into your soul, stay gold, gold, gold. Stay gold, gold, gold. Stay gold, gold, gold. Under the bright skies. Sunshine.
this piece. This is the old piece, and here is the new piece right here. So this is a new piece. I just want to make sure that they fit, since this is from the 93 convertible. So I just want to make sure they fit. I think these plastic here is so much nicer than those leather, because you know it will never like wrinkle on me. So got this side installed. I'm gonna go with this side pretty soon. Look at that, that's just so nasty. Can't wait to install the plastic trim so I can stop seeing this ugly leather that is coming apart here. When you pop out this cap right here, there should be a screw in there. And you also want to lose this seatbelt handle right here too. You pop this off and there should be a bolt in there. You lose this bolt, you lose this screw right here. So this part right here will be loose, so you'll be able to take this out, because this piece here is overlapping this piece. So this piece here can go as far as an inch into this piece. So to be able to remove this piece will have to be loose. Alright, so I got the seatbelt handle off and that screw up there down. So you want to use a plastic primer like this so you don't damage anything. So basically just slowly pry it off. Like that. And slowly go from there, because you don't want to break anything. There are some clips in there, so you don't want to break those clips. You want to reuse them if you have to. Okay, so I'm going to use two of my hands trying to pull that out. Okay, so I got this plastic piece, all this clip removed. There's 1, 2, 3, and then there's probably like 2 more down here. So you want to do is you want to slide this out like that, because you got this stake here going through that hole right there. So you want to slide it out toward you. All right, so this is out. Now I'm gonna install the new one real quick. All right, so I got these plastic trim installed. I think it really matched the car now, because this piece here is actually plastic too. It doesn't have any leather. I don't know why they have this in leather for the original one. This plastic looks so much neater, more cleaner. All right, so this is my driver's side fender. It have like 2 or 3 dents that I was able to use a soft hammer and push it back out. It's not perfect, but it's better than before. Since I had a hard time looking for a good fender, might as well reuse mine. You can't really see the imperfection that well on camera, but in person you can actually see it. So I tap it from beneath. You can see the paint cracking here. There used to be a dent right there, and there used to be a dent right here too. So I hammered that back out. It's not perfect, but it'll do for now, because I hate seeing my car fenderless, and it's been collecting a lot of dust too, so might as well put the fender back on. Alright, so I finished installing the driver's side fender. As you can see, I pop out the dent, so it doesn't look that bad anymore. It is kind of time consuming doing it by yourself. So yeah, but I got this on. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on the front bumper. Try and put the front bumper and all the front pieces, everything back on.
I see the light inside your eyes. You make me feel like I'm awake. I don't know why you make me shine like a star in the sky. I'm okay. I wanna take a breath. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. I wanna hold your hand. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. You take me high. Oh yeah. Be by my side. Baby, yeah. Only you can save me. Only you can save me. Take me through, take me through, yeah. Take me through, take me through, can save. Take me through, take me through, yeah. I how to touch of love, my mind like a bottle of wine. I'm insane. I come alive, you drive me wild when I kiss you at night. I'm okay. I wanna take a breath. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. Falling in love. I wanna hold your hand. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. You take me high. Oh yeah. Be by my side. Baby, yeah. Only you can save me.
Alright guys, so this is it for my video. I'm gonna wrap it up. If you guys have any questions, comment them below. If you guys like the video, give me a thumb up. Thanks for watching guys. Have a good day.